The story of Cartethia is one of tragedy, a story I was very interested in ever since she was teased at the end of the first main story update for Rinascita. A poor girl destined to become the Sentinel's Resonator, only to be cursed to remain imprisoned in the inverted tower right alongside the Sentinel itself. With the big reveal being that, spoilers ahead, Cartethia we knew, and the Cartethia that we know, is in fact not the true Blessed Maiden. She is but a fake, without any recollection of what has happened to her in her past, with her memory being sealed away amongst the many different parts of the Avenolium Tower. This update's main resonator might have been Cantarella, but if I'm being completely honest with you, Cartethia has absolutely stolen the spotlight. So many parts of Cartethia are shown to us through meaningful dialogue, giving us glimpses into her personality and who she is, as well as her adorable mannerisms. I want to take you on an abridged retelling of all my favorite parts of the new story chapter added to Wuthering Waves. And I'm gonna be honest, NS6 Cartethia is now my top priority. Sit back, grab something to eat, and let's dig in.
深海を漂うクラゲみたいな人でしょ。顔までは見えませんでしたから。
She's so cute. The story starts with us meeting the cute redhead bard, Siakona. She uses her forte, or special ability, to let us have that conversation with Cartethia that we had earlier. Afterward, we return only to find that we've been invited to none other than the Thessalia's family's estate. Rover agrees to go and heads to Port Venno Castle, otherwise known as the Thessalia's stomping grounds. We meet this update's big-breasted seductress, Cantarella, the newest 5-star added to Wuthering Waves, who has a proposition for us. We follow them into her study to drink tea and discuss her plans. It's here we learn of Cantarella's plan to free the imprisoned Sentinel, locked behind the inverted tower in the sky. The true Sentinel entrusted a sacred blade, juiced with only a fraction of its strength, to the Thessalias. The sword, stuck in an altar, has waited for the only one who can retrieve the sword, the Blessed Maiden herself. But Rover has other plans. Asking Cantarella for a chance to pull the sword from its prison, she obliges. Rover successfully manages to draw the sword from the stone, not only shocking Cantarella, but also at the same time solidifying a plan to finally break into the Sentinel's prison, Cartethia's prison, the Grand Inverted Tower, Avenolium. Rover and Cantarella use the Holy Blade to smash their way through the barrier, preventing them from meeting Cartethia. Upon meeting Cartethia, the three take the lift up into Avenolium. We arrive, taking in the unsettling beauty of a place so wrought with pain, eerily devoid of all life, save for the tacit discords infesting the otherwise haunting beauty. Our main task is to undo the 3 seals keeping Cartethia's memories and the Sentinel at bay. We then realize to maneuver through Avenolium that we must go by boat, although it only seats 2, leaving us with one of the cutest interactions between Rover and Cartethia.
Now, もうすぐ最初の逆さまの滝です。ご説明しますね。緊張してる？少し。だって前回ここを通った時。失礼しました。同じ失態は繰り返しません。
This is a bit of a side tangent, but what if I told you that there exists a voice line in regular gameplay that some people would probably miss that is so freaking adorable and cute? Here it is, by the way.
もう話していいよ。大丈夫？背中がふわふわ。
It's only after we break all 3 seals that Cartethia regains her memories. We awake hearing the maiden singing. We then get one of the most cinematic set pieces we could ever ask for. The lighting, her singing, the soft piano in the back playing as Cartethia confides in Rover, bearing her feelings, her trauma from uncovering her past, the deaths of all of her friends and the people who swore to protect her, the Blessed Maiden. We have a heartfelt conversation with her, lasting through the night, as Cartethia asks for us not to leave and to keep her company. The camera fades. We awake next to her, both having fallen asleep. I seriously cannot get enough of Cartethia in this scene. Her expressions, her animations during this scene really brings her to life. It makes her feel so much more than just a gacha character. A character trying to be elegant and proper on the outside, but someone who's just a sensitive girl who gets embarrassed, or shy like any other person would. It's after we have time to bond with Cartethia that we find ourselves heading out for the final battle. A fight with the true Blessed Maiden, one corrupted by the Threnodian and true bearer of the name, Fleur-de-Lis. I butchered that, by the way. After a tear-filled moment with Cartethia, we come to the conclusion that the true maiden will be cut down to allow the Sentinel to regain control and be split from the Threnodian that was melded to it. The Blessed Maiden being the Sentinel's resonator, with Cartethia serving as the resonator for the Threnodian. Rover tries to overpower Fleur-de-Lis, but is imprisoned by one of her attacks. When all hope seems lost, Cartethia, with sword in hand, tries her best to free Rover, breaking the sword and severely injuring herself in the process. What follows is my favorite moment in all of Wuthering Waves.
自分に逆らうつもりか。
逆らってなどいません。いいんじゃない。私の気持ちは初めから一つです。
インペラトル。いや、お前自身の力か。無駄なあがきを。
一人でも救えるなら無駄ではありません。まだ引けない。せめてこの檻だけでも。この温かい光を絶やすわけにはいきません。私の力も祝福も過去もあなたに託します。この先もあなたの剣となりいつまでも支え続けましょう。義人様。
Yeah, overall, the part after that entire masterpiece of a cutscene, the soundtrack, the locale for the boss fight, everything else that happened, being able to control multiple different versions of the rover at once, it is such a phenomenal way to end this story chapter. Both from a gameplay point of view and a story point of view, it all climaxes so well. And it's just every single part of it had me on the edge of my seat. And this boss fight was... it's literally my favorite in the entire game, but enough of me glazing. Let's get on with it. Now, I know it's tacky to say, anyone else have chills? Chills, anyone? Chills? I have chills. After our victory, we finally meet with the Imperator. It's here we learn of a way to save Cartethia from dying, albeit with the grave price of using the rest of Imperator's life. With its dying breath, he gives Cartethia the chance to have her memory wiped, along with all of the pain and hardships she felt from her past as Fleur-de-Lis.
しかし、それも私の生きた証です。もし意味がなければ、私はとっくに諦めていたでしょう。たとえ運命の渦の中にあっても、作り上げられたものであっても、与えられそれが私が守りたい真実です。これが彼女の答えだ。私がいなければ、あなたは理想の純真性にもっと近づけたはず。いいえ、それでは私は私ではなくなってしまいます。もし自分の真実と経歴を否定するだけなら心のない純真です。神の役目はここまでだ。我の言葉に言霊はないのだが、それでも祝福を与えたい。太古より吹く風はじきに吹き切る。新時代の船はもうその導きを必要としない。
She accepts Fleur-de-Lis and her past and is born anew. She awakes by the tree with Rover and Abby. They have a tear-filled conversation.
はい。では、お言葉に甘えて。
Vowing to become strong and to become the blade at Rover's side, ready to rescue them should the time come. They embrace by the tree. Story chapter concludes. My God, it was all so good. I know it's a watered-down recap. Some things might have been left out, might seem too vague or sped through, but that's the point. Go play it. Read the lore. Go through it now. It's so good. Every single part of it is so good. Do it now. And with that, that concludes the video. Make sure to like and sub for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cartethia Supremacy.